Hello, welcome to Luke Trades Trading channel, where I am trying to figure out whether I can turn trading into my full-time income. Trading from Australia, and I'm trading US market, so that means late nights for me. Today was a very cold day. Market is still undecided. We had Monday and Tuesday with a lot of opportunities which I didn't fully capture, unfortunately, and I had small green days on those days. Wednesday I didn't trade at all, so there was a no trade day, and today I just had one trade and it wasn't a success. It was a small loss. Now the loss was small, so it's not a big deal. The stock I've chosen looked very promising and met pretty much all my criteria, but it just didn't work out. I think what happened, there was a hidden seller and I just couldn't break through it. Now let me just walk you through. So I have a recording so I can show you. Okay, so this is the recording, and right before I show you, I just want to show you how my process of entering a trade with Webull works. It's very tedious and a little annoying because of the fact that Webull doesn't allow me to use percentage of my buying power to enter or percentage of my position to exit. So every time I'm entering a trade, I have to change my position size for my hotkeys manually, and my exits as well. So as you can see here, I'm going to my settings, and before I see a setup, and then before my entry I just go to my settings and I change. Every single time I have to change it manually. Normally with Webull US you can use percentages, so you have an shares here, you have a shares icon here and percentage icon, so you can use percentage of your buying power, which is much more comfortable. And the same with the exit. With selling, you can sell based on percentage of your positions, but with this one, Webull Australia, it just doesn't work. So every single time I have to go to the settings and change them, hoping that I'll do it before my entry confirmation. Anyway, that's what I'm doing here. I want to enter with 100 shares. So this is a smaller position because the trade is not an A+, but I would say an A- quality. So I decided to go smaller position in case it didn't work. So I'm waiting for the confirmation, which is around 217, right around here. So I need to break through the top, and it's pulling pretty quickly. It's squeezing up. And as you can see here, there you go, I'm holding my shift key. It's 211, 217, we saw that, but luckily for me, there you go, it was here. I'm just gonna back up a little bit. Now we go forward. This is what I entered right before my entry. There you go, we got 217, a lot of people selling, a lot of people buying, and I have pressed my hotkey right there, and there you go. This is a working order waiting to be filled, and as soon as that happened, the price goes back down to 207, 208. So that's where I enter. My average price is 208 and I was aiming for 217. So that's bad because that's a pretty big slippage in like a second, split a second actually. So I'm not feeling that comfortable anymore. But I'm still waiting. Luckily, it wasn't the other way around, but I'm entering a trade that is going to turn out into a very long trade. And at first the price is hanging around here. And there are moments when it's going back up to that 217 to 219, as you can see, 212 right now, but it just cannot break through that barrier. So I am watching it, and I saw a couple times it keeps touching that area but never breaking through. A few times, like right here, I was thinking, all right, here we go, we're going to break, but no, it just doesn't. So that tells me there's probably a hidden seller around here. And I think that's the case, because here you go, you see we're breaking through, and I'm thinking, all right, let's see what happens. I'm sitting in small profit, but obviously I want to see a little more, and it just doesn't break. Just does not break, and backs up every single time. And then again, here's another one, another try, and around here I'm like, I know it's already a losing trade. We've touched that 217-ish area a couple times and it didn't break. So now I'm looking at the exit as soon as I can, especially after this red candle, lower low, it's pretty obvious to me this is not gonna work. So, this time, even though my stop loss was here at 182, I decided this is not worth waiting and it's better to take a small loss than just keep waiting and go all the way to 182. And right around here, this is where I press my exit button, and I exit selling it for 192, which gives me a small loss. So that was one trade that was taken at 7:11, and after that I just didn't want it to stay anymore. I thought one trade a day is enough. I'm not going to play with that cold market anymore because it's just not worth it. It's better to just let it go and try tomorrow. Let's look at my P&L for the week. Even though the loss was very small, those 2 days could have been much higher days, but because I didn't capture that opportunities fully, they turned out to be just $10 up altogether. So minus $17 today puts me in minus $7 for the week. No drama so far, but we'll see how tomorrow goes. If we have something interesting, I'll enter. But like I said earlier in a week, this month will be very defensive. We have a war happening, so I shouldn't take any risky trades, and I didn't. So far, all of those trades were within my criteria. I picked the stocks that were looking very promising. So this is just a part of a strategy, a small loss. It wouldn't be a problem at all if I properly captured those opportunities here, because what happened on Monday and Tuesday was the same mistakes. I sold too early. I had a very nice move. I captured beautiful entries that could have turned into a big profit, $100 plus easily, but I was a little bit anxious from the month before that nothing was working in February, so I just took those profits way too early off the table. Therefore, I didn't capture as much as I could have. So after Thursday, we are sitting in a small loss for the week. There's still Friday. We'll see how it goes. I'm probably not gonna take any trade unless something really strong shows up. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And if you want to be a part of this journey, please like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.